Hey everybody, I'm Chris Cosentino. We're here at CIA Copia to cook in the HESTAN kitchen. Some delicious things for you to replicate at home. What I want to do today is make a wild green risotto. The best part about the spring is the blooming of all the greens. It's everywhere. You can see it on the sides of the roads, you can see the flowers, and they're all edible. So, traditional carnaroli rice, white mirepoix, we're gonna use some onion, some celery, and fennel. I have Parmigiano Reggiano, preserved Meyer lemon here, the mascarpone, extra virgin olive oil, white wine. You need the acidity in the risotto. Risotto's super simple. It just requires you to stir. So what I have here is oxalis and a wild onions. And then we're gonna get into all these. We have miner's lettuce. Everybody knows this one, the one you fear, stinging nettles. And then we have nasturtiums. Right now, it's early season for green garlic. So by putting all these together, we're gonna create a really vibrant, super flavorful risotto that's really easy for you to do at home. Sorry, I'm not gonna sit there and look at the camera and talk to you and cut because I would like to end up with all 10 fingers by the time we're done. This is actually the boring part. Nobody really cares about this stuff. They just want to see the cooking thing. And we're gonna pick all our herbs, get everything to that point, and then we're gonna walk over to the stove, and we're not gonna have to walk away. It's really important to make sure you're there and ready to go. Preserved lemon, it's a mix of mostly salt, a little bit of sugar, coriander, and bay leaf. Pack them with that mixture, compress them into a bowl. So what I'm gonna do now is remove the pith, because all I want is the skin. So this is gonna add brightness, acidity, but also it's gonna have a little bit of a salt to it. The base for your risotto. That's it. So let's go to the stove. Risotto, it's really important you start with hot stock. If you start with cold liquid, it's gonna slow down your cooking process. I'm gonna start with a little olive oil, onion, leek, celery. Risotto means to stir, so I'm gonna stir. Don't leave it crunchy, because the rice isn't crunchy. You want the rice to be al dente. I can see that the onions are slightly translucent. My fennel is starting to wilt. It's time to add my grains of rice. What's really great is that I'm able to just run my spoon around this pan over and over again. Now that I've coated my rice, and you can see that the mirepoix is the same size of the rice, now I'm gonna deglaze with white wine. To be honest, this is a HESTAN Chardonnay. Absolutely perfect for this. Don't pour a whole cup in at once. Feed it in. When I do this, that it doesn't come back, then guess what? I need to feed it some more wine. In goes my stock. I know everybody at home, you get Parmigiano Reggiano and it's got this on it. Drop it in the risotto. It's gonna add the key, which is umami. We've got the parm in here, parm rind. Now it's time to start adding the goodies. I'm gonna add some green garlic. I have onion. I have my preserved Meyer lemon. Okay, mix that in first. Butter, which is gonna help give it a little creamy, extra creaminess. Mascarpone. Right now, the consistency of the rice is really beautiful. It's time for the Parmigiano Reggiano. Salt, pepper. Hot! Whoo! Finish the greens off the heat. Use the existing heat that's in the pan to cook my greens and go to plate. Look at that, okay? Gorgeous. And if you want to be fancy, put a few flowers. The key is having the brightness. You have all those fresh greens, wild greens, unique flavors. You have bitter, sour, pungent, earthy, and just vibrant. You try it. What's really great about HESTAN pans is they're able to withstand the abuse that professional kitchens dole out. We use them at Coast in Maui. They've been taking the abuse there. We're super busy, and they're continuously holding on to that heat. You know, it's just the perfect pan to work with. I have no problems. I use them at home all the time. It's just across the board. Like, let's just go through it, right? That little simple little crux makes my life so much easier. Flush rivets, even heat. Everything about it works for me. This is just straight up honesty. If it works, I use it. If it doesn't, I don't. And I use HESTAN because it works.